I was doing laundry for my girlfriend when I noticed a small hole in her panties. It was a burn mark from a cigarette, but I had quit smoking over a year ago. There was a tiny hole on the lace trim of the panties, barely noticeable unless you looked closely. With my 5 years of smoking experience, I immediately recognized the yellowish circular burn mark that only a cigarette could make. My heart sank. I had quit smoking long ago, and my girlfriend never smoked. Who could explain the situation to me? I stood in the bathroom, holding the panties, unable to stop my mind from racing. The more I thought about it, the more unsettling it became. The more I thought, the more my face turned green with jealousy. Just then, my girlfriend sent me a message on Snapchat. "Babe, I have to work overtime again tonight. Don't wait up for me." I had helped Chloe get a job through my connections at a private company as an HR assistant, hoping it would be an easy position for her. But lately, she had been working overtime frequently, coming home close to 10 p.m. every night. I hadn't thought much of it before, assuming she was genuinely busy, but now, something was definitely wrong. Absolutely fucking wrong. Suppressing my anger, I replied, "What time will you be done? I'll come pick you up." "Oh, don't bother, honey. You know how it is, it's the end of the year and we're super busy. I'm not sure when I'll finish here." I immediately got dressed and drove to Chloe's company. The lights were on in her office, and I could faintly hear people talking inside. Was she really working overtime? I didn't rush in. Instead, I took out my phone and called Chloe. "I'm worried about you coming home alone. I'll wait for you downstairs at your office. Didn't I tell you not to come?" "It's no trouble, baby. I'm already here at your office building." Chloe's voice on the other end clearly changed, becoming more flustered. "What? You really came? Why did you come here?" "Why did I come? Of course, I came to see what you're up to." I didn't say much more to her and hung up the phone, then hid in the stairwell. A few minutes later, Chloe came out, followed by a man in a business suit. The two of them embraced as soon as they reached the elevator. They kissed goodbye, reluctant to part. The man kept groping Chloe's body while kissing her. It's one thing to suspect, but it's another to witness it with your own eyes. Rage consumed me, blood rushing to my head. I wanted to rush out and strangle these two cheaters right then and there. At that moment, I heard the man laughing. "Your boyfriend really cares about you, huh? Don't mention him. He's like a clingy leech, such a mood killer." Chloe's words were like a bucket of cold water poured over my head, temporarily suppressing my urge to confront them immediately. The man continued with his sleazy talk. "Why don't you let him wait downstairs while we continue? What are you thinking? He could come up at any moment. We've done it before when he called you, remember? What are you afraid of? Oh, you're so bad. I hate you. Fuck, so I've been part of their little game all along?" The desire to kill them grew even stronger. At that moment, I saw the man's face clearly. It was him. Chloe had posted photos of a company team building event on her social media before, so I recognized him. This man was the company's vice president, Greg Phillips. He looked decent enough, but knowing that his subordinate had a boyfriend and still doing such a shameless thing, he was nothing but a scumbag. Moreover, from the way he talked, he clearly enjoyed the thrill of fooling me, treating me like an idiot. Suddenly, I didn't want to confront them face to face anymore. If I exposed everything now, we'd just have a big fight or maybe even a physical altercation, then Chloe and I would break up. That would be letting them off too easy. Before Chloe entered the elevator, I secretly took a photo of the two of them holding hands. I took the stairs down. Chloe was already waiting by the car. Pretending I knew nothing, I said, "I thought you'd be much longer, so I went to use the restroom on the first floor." Maybe because I had ruined her plans, Chloe subtly rolled her eyes and said in an annoyed tone, "We finished early. Hurry up and open the door. I'm freezing." On the way home, she pretended to be exhausted and closed her eyes to rest. That was fine by me. I didn't want to talk to her either, afraid that if I opened my mouth, I wouldn't be able to stop myself from asking her why she would do this to me.